Greetings, family. Welcome back to another episode of Through the Looking Glass. I am your amazing host, Key, the FreakShow Babe, and Starseed Oracle. For today's insightful, intuitive messages, I have for you the understanding or remembrance to, as a light worker, avoid trying to save people from their karma. So, in your life, if you are in a place and you are fulfilling your light working soul mission, your divine life purpose, and you're stepping into these things, or you're in your season of receiving blessings and receiving gifts because you've overcome some major life trials and tests and things, and you've come out on the other side of maybe something like a dark night of the soul or a initiation process or any of these things that happen in the spiritual space. And now you're on the receiving end of your blessings, your gifts, your rewards, your accolades, all the things that you receive when you win first place in a contest or something. So if you can imagine, you're standing on stage, you're getting your flowers, you're in receive mode. But when you look out, sometimes there can be a small sense of, you may think that what you're receiving is not fair, that you're getting all of these things, but some people that are close to you are maybe still, I don't want to say struggling, I'll just say they're receiving their karma. So the key thing to remember as a light worker, a star seed, or anybody that's even just a regular person, is when you can identify the difference in between a person needing help and a person being served karma, or in the middle of some sort of spiritual test or some sort of life lessons in which they are being requested to step up to the plate in their own lives to do something different, then you start to refrain or avoid from giving handouts, because you start to realize that when you give a person a handout instead of information, instead of assistance in a different way, assistance through using your gifts, assistance in a different way looks like praying for the person. If you're an energy healer, offering, discounted energy work, or even complimentary resources that you share, if that's in your job jar, to do these things, to offer assistance for them, providing them with links to resources that'll help them get out of their situation. That's the difference. A handout, on the other hand, is you swooping in and actually you are swooping in and now you're absorbing or shielding them from their life lesson, from their karma, from their this. And what actually happens in the process is you end up becoming very much so depleted and bogged down with with their karma. You step in, you're attaching yourself to their karma. And then on top of that, they're standing on the other side of you. They never learn the lesson. So anytime a new situation comes up, and they're going to come up and they're going to be a little bit heavier, they're going to be each time, and they're just going to look to you for support and for assistance. And when you don't offer that support, then you suddenly become the bad guy. So if you're in a place where you've leveled up in life and you've become aware of karma and the difference in between karma being served, life lessons being taught, or an opportunity for you to step in and actually fulfill your role as a light worker in the way in which that looks, then you will move accordingly. You won't stick your hand in other people's poo-poo. You will focus on exactly what's called, and that's from being led within. So if you're still in the process of stepping into fully, or actually understanding, or you're having issues where you feel like you're bogged down in your light working duties, it's because you're likely taking on karma and things that you were never meant to align yourself with in the first place. And the biggest thing is you will have an empathetic heart. You will want to help everyone. It will be hard at times to turn away from someone. But when you have that trust in yourself and that trust in the divine and the trust in the understanding that you will be led to help the people that you're actually aligned to help with at the time that you're aligned to help them, then you're able to move freely, knowing that you're making the best decision for who you are, how you're wired, and the way you came to show up in society. Okay, guys, that is my time. If you would like some additional resources, head over to my website, FreakShowBabe.com, and click the link that says blog or podcast, and there you go. Talk to you later. Toodles.